I'm gonna let y'all know from the jump, this video might be a little bit triggering, but we're gonna suffer through this together, all right? Because I had to make this video too, and we have to sit here and sit through some of the worst takes of 2018. Some of them might be the worst of all time, but it's gonna be tough because these are videos I avoid. Like when it puts it in my recommended on my timeline, I'm just like, don't show any more from this person. I'm not interested in this video, and they still find a way to just fucking pop back up in my YouTube recommended. So let's go through this together.
Max Kellerman.
Yep.
Is Durant a lock top 5 player?
No.
In the NBA?
No, in fact, I put him 5, and he's fighting for that 5th spot. Now, for anyone who knows, that's a hot take. I get it, because you're like, how could that be? It's disrespectful for KD. KD, I mean no disrespect. You're an all-time
I said
great in your
top
prime.
5 player
Top
in
5.
the NBA.
The Greek freak ain't even a part of the discussion. And the only reason Steph Curry's in the conversation is because he's the greatest shooter we've ever seen.
Not
that those other things bring to, I'm not changing the subject. Hold on. We don't know what the subject is, because the fact of the matter is I'll let you talk. I didn't say a word. Not a word.
Don't interrupt him, Max.
I actually sat here and listened to your flagrant ignorance. The reality is Kevin Durant is one. Kevin Durant not a top 5 player. Kevin Durant not a top 5 player.
From the
I apologize. Kevin Durant's not. Hold on. I'm whispering. Kevin Durant's not a top 5. I just finished doing
this. This is so much fun.
You know, I've been onto this nigga for some time now. I've been saying for this whole year that I think ESPN just sat Max Kellerman down and was like, yo, we need you to just take the ill stone cold heel turn. This whole year, every at least 2 weeks or so, Max just says some off the wall type shit where I'm like, you're smarter than that. I believe in you as a person more than what you're saying right now. You should know better than that.
PERs I think he's leading the league in PRs. That means a higher PR, and he's averaging more minutes per game.
Does anybody have a pillow?
AD is better.
I do have a pillow right here because I'm having back spasms.
I use Molly's pillow.
So LeBron is one.
Can I take a nap? Can I take a nap?
Probably smells like roses and lilac.
I think he's a really good offensive player.
Oh, he's just really good. He's not a great offensive player?
I don't think he's great.
What? So he's shooting 43%.
I don't care.
No,
I don't care. I watch. I don't.
Oh, okay.
If I had
Look, sometimes that's really all you gotta say in a basketball argument, nigga. I don't care about your opinion. You're wrong. Flat out, you're wrong.
But everybody else,
it's okay to disrespect them.
I don't think it's disrespectful. I think if you ask them, they will concede.
No.
Kevin Durant is all world.
You're talking about he is all world, but he's not top 4, and he might not be top 5.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Alright, now this is some shit that I just saw recently and I couldn't. It was one of those, just like all the videos in this video. Its title was so annoying and clickbaity that it got me.
Give me a guy that you think you're better than, that it'll be a Hall of Famer.
Ooh.
Ray Allen. Ray Allen.
Definitely Ray Allen.
What did you say, nigga?
And Ray Allen gonna say, well, Ray Allen shoot the ball, all this.
Manu Ginobili.
I definitely think I was better than Ginobili. Oh, definitely. I went to a lot of teams. If I stayed in that system in San Antonio, people would have been talking there, but I went to a lot of different places and put up 20 points.
Who the fuck told you it was okay to say that on national TV?
Blake Griffin.
No way. That's a whole different animal.
Vince Carter.
I think as a player, yes. As a player, yes. As a legacy, my legacy not even close to his legacy.
Well, he's 60 now. He's still playing. Yeah.
But I'm saying he's one of the best, probably the best dunker of all time.
Yeah, I think he is.
I don't have none of those. Never made an All-Star game, but I'm respected by my peers. Never made an All-Star game. Never made an All-Star game. Never made an All-Star game, but I'm respected by my peers. So I take that any day.
What'd you say? What about Meta?
Meta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're better than him. How about Melo?
Oh, I locked Melo up some nights. Melo got the best of me some nights, but like I said, I was better than Melo some nights too.
And, of course, LeBron is LeBron. And LeBron is going to be the league MVP this year because I believe the Los Angeles Lakers are going to the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, whoa.
And I think that LeBron James, because he's in L.A.
I love Jalen's reaction because it's like a disbelief but actually laughing kind of laugh.
I think that LeBron James, because he's in L.A., Hollywood, is going to put on an absolute show.
This is taking a turn. Why are you laughing over here to my right, Mr. Rose?
Lakers going to Western Conference Finals?
Why are you laughing now? I said it about a month ago.
But you didn't say it on this program.
He
was like, nigga, you said that shit when we was in the car. I didn't think you was really serious.
You think the Lakers are going to surpass the Houston Rockets
this
season?
Time out. Who else? Why you got your hand up like there's numerous teams in the West? Who?
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going.
I say the Lakers, if they make it to the second round, that would be a victory. I think they're going to fall between 6 and 8 overall in the West. But we got to put a side bet on whether they make it to the conference finals.
Wait. Don't let them go get one shooter. Just one like a Kyle Korver or something. Don't let them go do that. Let me tell you something right now.
Is Kyle Korver just like the side piece of every NBA team? We need a shooter, call Kyle.
It's going to be the conference finals. But there is no question in my mind they're getting past the first round. They're going to be in the semifinals, which means they got one series to win. And as long as they don't run into Golden State, that's the caveat.
Oh, that can happen when you finish in the bottom part of the Western Conference.
All right, well, then let's modify our bet.
Okay.
All I'm saying, hold on, let me modify my bet.
Golden State is the only team you're saying they can't beat in the West.
That's right. You just said the Lakers have to finish second or third not to play the Warriors.
I mean, you could be a lower seed, but you can avoid it.
So first off, I'm going to tell you this. They ain't finishing second or third.
Okay.
They could finish 6th or 7th, though, and still avoid Golden State.
So you get bold now. I like this, Greenie. This is a beautiful moment because I'm going to hold you accountable, too. The Los Angeles Lakers are not losing to anyone else in the Western Conference. That's what I'm saying.
Best case scenario, they will get bounced in the second round. And that's
Best case. Best case.
Best case. They will not make. But you can't.
So I want specifics, and I did my top 10 list. And like I said, a lot of people said Kyrie Irving. I'm like, he's the best left or right hand finisher in the world right now.
What's the first thing you notice when you see this list? The first thing you notice.
With either hand.
Yeah. Just take a good look at it, though.
Has a better right than a left. I put Klay Thompson on because I
believe.
How
is that and LeBron is left-handed?
Huh? One.
LeBron is left-handed.
Not really.
Facts.
He shoots free throws with his right hand.
Right's left-handed.
Giannis did not like my top 10. He came out and put a laughing face. I had him 7. You think
Which is disrespectful?
What do you mean disrespectful? I have him.
You got a rookie on there above him. A rookie.
Okay, Ben Simmons can handle the ball.
Giannis can handle the ball.
Not really. Not like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons controls the tempo.
Maybe cut me off if I'm wrong.
Are we talking about the same Ben Simmons here?
Ben Simmons.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home! Let's go home! Let's go home! Oh, yes, indeed! Okay.
I think Giannis led his team in every statistical category, if I'm not mistaken.
Not much of a shooter.
But I didn't ask you that. If he was a shooter or not, he led his team in every. You said he could handle the ball.
Ben Simmons
He did more for his team.
Is Giannis the best forward in basketball? No. LeBron is and Durant is. And I would argue he's not even he wouldn't make first team All NBA forward because LeBron and Kevin Durant would. I like Giannis.
That's a look who you just named. A 4-time scoring champ, former MVP.
And LeBron James.
I think Giannis is okay with not making first team behind those two guys.
Who is on my list you don't like?
No, I like everybody as a basketball player, but I just don't think.
If y'all still haven't realized what's wrong with this list,
great shooter
in the whole picture,
shoot the ball better than anybody.
You're a fucking hater,
almost
man.
anybody in the NBA. But the fact that you don't have Russell Westbrook in your top 10 that's sad.
What do you mean?
Because it just shows deep down you got a little hate in your blood.
I do not have hate in my blood.
I think you do.
I don't have hate in my blood.
For Russell Westbrook, you do. I think you really Did he walk by and not speak? Did he knock your pen off the desk or something while you were trying to write? I don't know.
I don't hate Westbrook. He drives me crazy.
Okay, I get it. And James Harden don't drive you crazy?
No. Harden's a better shooting, passing version of Westbrook. I don't think he's looked good in this Golden State series. He's starting to drive me crazy again.
Well, he drives me crazy just watching him night in, night out. He's a great talent, but I think he could do more with his teammates.
You think Westbrook's better than Harden?
I didn't say that. But you don't have Westbrook on your top 10 list.
He was 12th.
That's not good enough. That is not good enough.
Where would you have him on the list?
Own it.
What do you mean own
somewhere own it. Top 10, somewhere. Pick one of the guys that you got in the top 10 and replace him.
Would you think more of
Just
me
move
if I had him 10?
Move him down a slot. I would think more of you, definitely think more of you.
So you think less of me today because I don't have him in my top 10?
Yeah, that's a problem with me.
He knows he's trolling too.
Guys, listen,
and I'm a loving person. I'm not a hater.
You have
I'm not a hater.
newly former MVP. Newly, not 10, 11, 12 years ago MVP. You got a guy that just won MVP last year, and you don't have him in your top 10.
Hey, yeah.
How does that sound?
It doesn't sound great. I'll acknowledge. It doesn't sound great. It doesn't mean
at all.
That's because the writers they fall in love with the bright new.
It's like he just saw it in the mirror and he couldn't deny it anymore. Well, it doesn't sound that good now that you put it like that.
As we all know, Detroit did not take Melo, and instead, he was given the opportunity to shoot as much as he wanted from day one. This, in my opinion, has led to one of the most overrated NBA careers of all time. Because in his 15-year career, Melo was only chosen as a second-team All-NBA player twice, meaning that in the eyes of the media, he was only a top 10 player in the NBA for 2 seasons of his career. This, of course, means that he's never been seen as a top 5 player, which already should be a red flag to everyone.
Sometimes I come back to this video just to make sure that it's still disliked. Because sometimes YouTube be fucking up and they just like unlike or undislike things, and I want to make sure that it stays that way.
Carmelo Anthony is the most overrated player of our generation and possibly the most overrated star in the history of basketball.
I can't do this. I'm done.